Indeed, and I'm sure Ronnie, equally gracious as you always are. Congratulations, a 14th Masters final. That's not bad going, is it?
It's all right, not bad.
It's been 5 years since you last made it. It's a big venue. There's so many people out there. How much is there to enjoy, and how much of it is difficult out there in this arena?
I think Ken's got it right. I'm just playing like I'm playing exhibitions. You know what I mean? For me, I'm up for none, no matter what. You know, I just pick and choose my tournaments. You know, as long as I stay in the top 64, you know, I've got a good schedule, I enjoy what I do. You know, I'm not going to sweat guts out there. I'm not going to make 20, 30, play safe. You know what I mean? It's just, there's no point. You know, I'm not going to enjoy it like that. So go for doubles, trebles. You know, I'm not playing kamikaze ones. You know, there's an element of safety in there, but I can't leave the table when you think you should have cleared up. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
But are you enjoying doing that? Is it nice to have the freedom?
Yeah, because I don't care. I'm just thinking, like, if I win, great. If I don't, then, you know, there's the tournament next week. You know, we'll go to Leicester, don't we?
Yeah. How much of a challenge is it, though, to play like that? You know, because, you know, you've done all these exhibitions, but you're taking that exhibition play to the match table. But it must be a challenge in your own mind to say, I don't want to come away from the table. I want to play and try and win like this as well.
I'm not going to be out there like Selby and Alan was last night. I'm not that hungry. Do you know what I mean? I'm just in. You know,
does that make it more of a challenge for you?
I need to be neat and tidy. If I'm neat and tidy, then I know I get chances, and I can, you know, I can dish up in one visit. You know, it's like Hendry in his A day. It was like, you know, if it was first to 10, he just in his own head, it was like, I'm going to make 1080 breaks. You know, he played Ken in the final UK. It was 10-7, but he made like 8 centuries or 7 centuries. You have that mentality, and that's how that's the only way I can play. Really, I can't play like these other guys. Well, not, you know, he's like me, isn't he? But some of these other guys out there, it's just sort of putting miles on the clock, which I haven't got to do, you know?
Yeah. Well, you've got 22 Triple Crown titles, and when you think back, is there a bit of you that wishes that you'd maybe adopted this sort of philosophy earlier in your career?
I think I've always played like this. I think I've always played. I don't think I'm playing any different, really. Yeah, I don't think I'm not playing any different. I'm just, I don't know, not bothered if I win or lose, you know. I'm more bothered about how I play, and if I'm not going to play well, then I'm not going to stay out there for hours and try and dig a result out. I did in the UK a little bit, but I don't know. I just felt.
It seems, you know, when players come back at you as well. Like we were talking about it here in the studio, Jack and I. When players come back at you, it almost sort of focus your mind even more, that you go up through the gears even more. I mean, that's what's happened against Barry, against Ding Junhui, and even again today.
I don't know, Ken, I don't know. I mean,
he did look good though. 3-2, he's hit the century in Gio. He just one visit. It was like one visit.
I was just feeling about my bridge hand today. I was, you know. I thought if I play all right here, I fancy I'll win. You know, I've just got to play all right. I ain't got to play brilliant. Just play all right. So I was sort of just finding something that can kind of give me.
What are you trying to do with the bridge?
I can't tell you.
Come on, man.
I can't tell you. No, I can't tell you. I can't tell you because you'll all be looking at it going, "Oh, look what he's doing with the bridge hand." So I'll tell you later, but you've got to sign an NDA.
You've got to tell him, you've got to tell me.
I'll tell you if you like, but you've got to sign an NDA. You can't disclose it.
Look, I know we always go on about age and youngest and oldest and all the rest of it, but you know, it is fascinating that you're now 48 years of age, and if you do win tomorrow, you will be the oldest winner of all 3 majors. It's extraordinary. 46 at the World, 47 at the UK, 48 here. And these are, I mean, we talk about targets and things, but they're lovely things to have, surely.
No, I'm not really buzzed by that. You know, I just want to enjoy. I just enjoy my time. You know, I like. You know, I've got a good schedule. I like playing the events I play. You know, it's more like a. You know, it's a job at the end of the day. For me, it's a business. You know, I've tried to think of other things to do and looked into it. I thought maybe not. You know, I was just try and find some sort of enjoyment in this. And so yeah, I'm not really chasing records. I've got them all, so it's not chasing them.
You have.
But yeah, I'm not bothered about numbers, you know. I'm just more bothered about just trying to enjoy it. It's hard though.
All right, who are you bothered about playing tomorrow? Is it going to be
Obviously,
Mark
if I play
Allen?
Carter, it's going to be a right nightmare, isn't it? You know, because he's like Mr. Like wants to get in my face, doesn't he? But I can deal with him. You know, who's the other guy? Alan. Yeah, Alan. Yeah, Alan's good. He's solid. He's strong. So whoever it is, it's going to be tough. And really, you know, if they bring their game and their bottle the way I'm playing at the moment, both of them should win, but you never know, I might find another little clue tomorrow and get running again.
All right, go away, work on the bridge hand, absolutely. Ronnie, thanks so much for coming up, and we're really looking forward to seeing you in a 14th final in the Masters. Goodness me, keeps clogging up the miles, doesn't he? But who is he going to play? We're going to find out tonight at 7 o'clock when Ali Carter, the captain, who was a runner-up here 4 years ago, takes on Mark Allen, a winner here, oh gosh, 6 years ago.
it's easy when you're playing well. It's easy because you just go out there and the balls go in and you make breaks and the game looks a lot easier. But that's sort of more important, to be able to do that and know tough it out and win matches when you probably shouldn't.
I know I'm playing well. I've put the work in on the table. You know, I've committed to doing certain things, the right things. Every match is a final. You've got the 16 best players in the world here. Hopefully I can put in another good performance and then we'll take what comes my way.
He's always been a really, really good cuist, really good player, tournament winner. I think he's even turned the corner in that he's more consistent. He looks a different animal at the minute because I think he's got his mind right. I think Ali'll be the first to admit that frustration's got the better of him at times in the past, and he's not letting that happen at the minute. And as he showed against Trump, he's unbelievable under pressure as well. So it's going to be a tough match and one I'm going to need to play better.
Mark's as solid as anything and I'm going to have my work cut out to beat him.
Brilliant! What a night, what a comeback, the maximum that had everything.
I've just got to focus on myself. We can talk about everyone else till the cows come home, but, you know, I've got to focus on me and that's all. I can only control myself and be in control of what I do, so that's what I'm going to try and do.
Well, two different imperatives for both of these guys tonight. Ali Carter still waiting, despite his amazing career, to get his hands on a first major. And clearly, a lot of pressure on him this evening. How well has he played in knocking out Judd Trump to get this far once again?
Played superbly well. He's probably playing as best as I've seen him for a long... Well, probably as best in his career. He's been very consistent. But the two clearances, and particularly to go 5-all yesterday, was outstanding. You know, he really showed a lot of character, a lot of temperament, a lot of fight, which we're used to seeing from Ali Carter. But producing it on the big stage, the way he did against Judd, was very impressive.
Yeah, and Mark Allen, well, when you think back, obviously he's had the 147 last night. It was a real battle of attrition with Mark Selby. But in terms of his form, just over a year, he could be up for his 6th title in just over a year. What do you think has been the key to this incredible progression in the last 12 months or so, Jack?
I just think he's so focused on the result instead of playing well. He doesn't care if he, plays okay, no good. It's just all focused on winning, and that's just snowballed. And like you said, if he could win 6 in a year, that's just that's like Judd in 2-3 years ago, which is just unbelievable.
And he seems to have the different elements. He's got the A game clearly that we saw flashes of last night, but the B game, how important has that been? The fact that he can scrap it out there.
He's become a real tough match player, and he can mix it with anybody. And he's it's going to be very, very hard to Ali Carter to overcome him. But the way he's playing Carter, it could be another cliffhanger. OK, and we're all going to be ready for it. BBC 2 at 7 o'clock this evening. Can hardly wait for that. Make sure you're sitting down with us for what should be a fantastic semi-final. But the quest for an 8th Masters title is on for O'Sullivan, and back-to-back majors as well. O'Sullivan, unbelievable today. Bye for now.